tarot reading for this time frame, and of course, any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. This reading is for all Gemini placements, but if for some reason you are not resonating with your Gemini placement at this time, be sure to check out a different placement because you could be resonating with a different sign depending on the astrology and the sky. And before we get into your reading, I also want to say happy birthday. I hope you are enjoying your season and celebrating you. And also, before we get started, I do want to mention that if you ever want to get a reading with me, all of that information is in the description box below. And if you ever want to leave a tip at any point in time, you could do that with the thanks button as well. And I appreciate all the love and support you guys give me. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. I hope I'm not forgetting anything in the intro. I haven't done these readings in a while. As you guys can see, I've been doing more of the live readings. I do want to do a balance of both. So actually, that's the other thing I wanted to mention, that I do want to keep doing these long zodiac readings for you guys and also the lives. Perhaps like every 2 weeks I'll do lives, and in between I'll be doing these longer zodiac readings for you. And I will keep the same style of readings where I do one batch of readings is the individual general reading like I'm doing today. And then the other batch is more of the love, romantic relationship readings. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started and see what's going to come forward for you during this time. I did set the intention for you guys specifically that, what are you supposed to know in this time that you complete another solar return, right? So like, what are you supposed to be undergoing, experiencing, learning, transforming into as you complete another year on this earth? So let's go ahead and see what comes out for you guys. Okay, at your overall energy, we're getting the Seven of Cups. Your challenge right now is the Tower. Your overall hope is the Two of Swords. What's supporting you at this time is the Five of Pentacles. Your recent past is the Eight of Pentacles. And what you need to know, sort of like your advice, is Judgment. Okay. And bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. Okay, Gemini, so you guys are going through a huge Tower moment, transformation, as you are entering a new birth year. As you turn a new age, basically, you are still needing to let go of certain beliefs, certain programs in your mind, people, places, things with this Tower here. More than anything, I'm feeling like this Tower has got to go, and it feels like you're holding on to something and making your path a little bit more resistant than it needs to be. Because your overall energy is the Seven of Cups. So there's a lot of confusion. You could also have a lot of choices in life right now that cause this confusion. I am being drawn to this joint over here. So you don't necessarily have to be a smoker, but what I do feel is that you do have a vice of some kind that could be anything. Whatever you use to cope and not deal with your emotions, that's what I'm feeling here with this joint. So that could literally be anything. I'm getting an image of somebody cleaning. So maybe cleaning for you is a distraction of actually what you need to be confronting. Okay, so some people do that. Some people do like start cleaning and doing other things when they are trying to distract themselves from the issue at hand. And I feel like you guys have that, whether it is smoking or cleaning when you're not supposed to be cleaning, but there is something that causes distraction, causes a lot of confusion of the mind. And I just feel like the energy feels very unsettled. I feel like you do struggle with being grounded right now. You're just very much in your head. I'm feeling like, a sort of misty cloud here, or just cloudiness in general in the mind. And I feel that it's also tied in with the emotional space because this is the Seven of Cups. So it's emotional confusion, right? So I feel like not only are you confused in your head, you're confused emotionally about certain things in your life. There could be literally seven things in your life right now that are sort of pulling you in all directions, that are causing you to feel ungrounded within your own body. And I feel like that's what you're ultimately needing to let go of. I do feel like you're holding on to something that is just causing this confusion. And once you release this tower, you'll see clear skies. You'll be able to, not be in this cloudy mush anymore. Okay, because your overall hope is the Two of Swords. So, yeah, I feel like you're tired of feeling confused. You're tired of being in this energy of stagnation, denial, even. It's like you're tired of yourself, is kind of the energy that I'm feeling. And maybe because it's your birthday, you're being a little bit harder on yourself. Maybe you're telling yourself, like, we're not where we want to be. And this is very frustrating for me because I feel like your energy is very frustrated right now. I'm trying to remember how I put these cards down. Okay, yeah. This is your hope. This was the supporting energy. This was the recent past, and this was what you need to know slash advice. So yeah, I do feel that with the Two of Swords being your overall hope is like you're just tired of being in this confusion. You want to make a choice, basically, and I feel that for the longest time you haven't been able to make a choice. And again, maybe there's the pressure of your birthday making you feel that you're not where you want to be and you want to get there. And what can I do to get there? So it's also like a wake up call. It's also definitely you being self aware and very much paying attention to the thoughts that are coming through you at this time because it's not all bad. You're confused for a reason. I feel like you were almost living in ignorance bliss type of energy, and you're coming out of that. You're starting to really look at your surroundings and questioning what's working for you, what isn't, and just being more honest with yourself. Because I do feel with the Seven of Cups and the Two of Swords, you've been lying to yourself in some way. You've been deceiving yourself in some way. And it's time to be honest with yourself. And that's what this tower is. And the tower is right there, front and center, telling you, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere until you confront me, until you face me. And I feel like you're currently there. You're currently trying to get out of this stalemate and completely let go of this tower. So this tower is very broad, so it's obviously going to be very different for everybody. So I'm not really getting examples because I just feel like you know what it is already. I don't really need to go in too much depth about it. You know what it is. So the supporting energy, funny enough, is the Five of Pentacles. So if you've recently been ghosted, been let go of a job, something that recently you felt rejected in, that was actually you being put in the right direction, right? Rejection is divine protection. So I do feel that you were recently ghosted by someone, again, let go of a job, or just something happened where it really shook you, really made you feel inadequate, really made you feel insecure, just really hit you where it freaking hurts, is what I'm feeling with the Tower and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, and that's where the Tower moment is happening for you. But what you're not seeing as is that this is actually a blessing in disguise. Whatever you didn't get, whoever you didn't get, it's a blessing in disguise. You're not meant to go down that path with that situation, that person. I just heard situationship, so it could have been a situationship for somebody. Because I am being drawn to it being two people. So I feel like if it was a relationship or a connection of some kind, the both of you would have just been sad together. It's like misery loves company is the energy that I'm getting here. So if a relationship did fail, it's for a good reason, good cause, because it just wasn't going to uplift you and put you in your divine path. And the universe, with this tower moment, this divine intervention, they're trying to put you on your divine path. But again, how I said in the beginning, I feel like you're making this harder on yourself than it needs to be. If you just surrender and let go, you're actually going where you're supposed to. But if you're creating resistance or holding on to certain people, places, and things, you're just making this a lot more difficult for you. And I know it's easier said than done, especially if you are attached to a certain job, a certain person. It's just hard to let go of them. But I can sense the frustration and just how over it you are of this energy, that why wouldn't you let go of that thing, that person, if it's not causing you full and total joy. Okay, so the recent past is the Eight of Pentacles. So for someone, like I said, this could be a job that isn't really serving you anymore. I do feel that you're meant to go in places that where you put in that effort, that energy, you're gonna get it back. And I feel like you're always overworking yourself. You're always trying to be like the star pupil, the good girlfriend, the good boyfriend. You're always trying to do everything, but then feeling that you're not really getting much in return with that Five of Pentacles. It's like you give out this Eight of Pentacles, but you only get this Five of Pentacles in reverse. You know, like I feel that someone may have overworked themselves hoping for that pay raise, that promotion, only to not get crap in the end. You know, it's like maybe you were already giving someone like relationship treatment and then they didn't give that back to you. And I feel that that's who you are. So you don't need to change that about yourself. You just need to redirect that energy into the people, places, and things that are going to give it back to you. And with this being what you need to know, your advice, yeah, I feel like this is the truth and revelation that you're going through at this time. It's just so aware. You can't escape it anymore. You can't run away from it anymore. I feel like in the past, it was easy to kind of be in this stagnation and this in denial. But something with this tower is not letting you run away from it anymore. You cannot run away from it anymore, is what I'm feeling. So, this is a blessing in disguise, Gemini. And the more you release and surrender to whatever this tower is for you, the easier this path is going to get, and bright skies will follow a cloudy day. Okay, so yeah, going back to this Page of Cups, I think I skipped it. I feel that it has to do with your emotional space. It's like you opened your heart to someone, to something, and like again, I feel like you shouldn't change that about you. You shouldn't close yourself up and be angry and mad at the world for how the world or people have hurt you, because that's the opposite of what you should be doing. I feel that you're just supposed to be more careful of who you give your time and love and energy to. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else we can get. Actually, before we go there, I do want to clarify the tower. Oh, it's coming out already. Seven of Swords. Yeah, exactly. It's whatever you are lying to yourself, Gemini. That's what it is. Wherever you are deceiving yourself, pulling the wool over your own eyes, that's what you need to focus on. Nine of Cups. It's blocking your wishes, your desires. I feel that you're also kind of being stubborn about who or what it is that you want, and the universe is trying to tell you that's not meant for you. There's something better, but if you don't let go of this, you can't see it. Because sometimes what we want isn't what we need. That's what I'm feeling for you guys. Okay, let's see this. Two of Swords. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. I feel that you've been trying and trying to be patient with making a decision, but you're also procrastinating it, it feels like. Because if you make a decision, it means that you actually have to go down that certain path. So there's kind of comfort in this stagnation because you don't really have to do anything. But this is causing you a disservice. And I feel that you know this. I just get a very impatient, frustrated energy from you about wanting to let this go, but for some reason having trouble letting go, or maybe feeling that not knowing what's going to happen in that in between from letting go and receiving something better. There's an in between, right? There's that doubt a little bit when you feel that, damn, why did I let that go if I'm not getting anything new, no new opportunities? But that's where trust and faith have to follow. And you have the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck for the Seven of Pentacles and Two of Swords. So I do feel that this is causing a heavy burden on your shoulders. You don't have to carry this anymore, Gemini. You can let it go. Okay, let's see the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like someone ghosted you, someone fired you, something went down where a person was pretty cold, pretty ruthless, pretty detached emotionally, and they hurt you. Whenever they cut you out of their life or they cut something out of your life, it was necessary because if you weren't going to walk away, the universe had to send someone in to force you to walk away. And it hurt. It stung. That King of Swords hurts. But there's a lesson in that. What's the lesson? The Page of Wands. Yeah, that there's a new path for you. There's something more exciting for you. You have to let go of this King of Swords. It's just causing you pain, where you deserve something more exciting, more fun. And let's get one for Judgment. Four Swords. I feel that this is definitely a time for rest, meditation, contemplation, going within, and, you know, silencing the noise outside of you that is the Seven of Cups. Because the Seven of Cups feels noisy. It feels like a lot of voices talking all at once. And you have to just center your sound, ground yourself, and try to just tune into one voice, one frequency, one channel. Because this feels like it's many different external forces, not even external. I just feel like it's a lot of overthinking in your own mind that you have to just sit in silence and try to listen to one voice, not all of them. And then bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. So yeah, just being really honest with yourself. Sometimes the harsh truth will set us free, and I feel that this is a moment for you to just really be freaking honest with yourself, not lie to yourself anymore about certain truths and revelations that you need to come to awareness about. And I feel that you know what they are. It's just fully processing them. Okay, now let's get into the Earth Alchemy Oracle and see what's supposed to be alchemizing for you guys at this time. Ooh. Septarian nodules, wave shower, shake up the system, cellular upgrades. Yeah, exactly. And this looks like a brain. It's like the right brain, the left brain. It's those two energies coming together, that Two of Swords. The confusion, right? I feel like your brain is split into two. And of course it is, right? But I feel that right now that represents the confusion within you. And you are going through a shakeup of the system. You are going through cellular upgrades. That's why what no longer is serving you is being released right now. Because you're going through this upgrade, this transformation, and it hurts. The shakeup the system feels uncomfortable. It feels like hell sometimes, but it's necessary. And I feel that the wave shower, I'm not sure what a wave shower is, but just intuitively what I'm feeling, it feels like a meteor shower, where you can see a lot of, you can make a lot of wishes with comets, and you know what I mean. And then bottom of the deck is Crystal Grid, Focus, Create with Intent. Yeah, and this one feels very centered. There's four, so I'm being drawn back to the Four of Swords. And you in the middle. I feel like this is foundation also. There's foundation needing to happen for you so that you can create with intent. Because right now with the Seven of Cups and your overall energy, it feels like you're not creating with intent, you're not focusing, you're all over the place. And this is why we need to narrow your sights and pull everything in together. Instead of having this chaos of all these different moving energies, we're bringing it all together and creating this beautiful axis. And again, over here it kind of feels messy, chaotic, and then this is what it turns to when you bring that focus inward. Okay, Gemini, so let's go ahead and wrap this reading up with a fortune reading card and see what your final message is with this. Oh, okay, we're getting marriage. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. So this is giving me Four of Wands energy. And then we have Dragonfly, have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Okay, so let me start with the Dragonfly. So yeah, have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal. Renewal is what's standing out to me the most for you guys. You are going through a renewal, and you have to have confidence during this uncertainty because things are getting better. You're going towards this emotional fulfillment. This doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship for some, although it is for others. Take it as it resonates for you. If you are wanting to be in a happy matrimony, I do feel that that is definitely on your horizon, so long as you let go of the BS that's holding you back. Okay, but I'm also feeling with the Four of Wands here, it's just your success, your happiness through and through. It can signify another person that you're celebrating it with, but I also just feel that this emotional fulfillment and unconditional love of yourself starts first. And then you can begin to attract a partnership that is for you, that is healthy. Okay, so I do feel that first you have to let go of what's no longer serving you and finding this sort of marriage within yourself, marrying yourself, and then that right partnership, if you don't have one already, is coming your way. Okay, but I'm also feeling if you are in a relationship already, if you let go of, again, the stuff that's holding you back, your marriage will get better, your relationship will get better. Because I do feel that obviously how we are, well, whatever we're going through inside is going to manifest in the external world. And if we're in a relationship, our partner is going to see that also. So, it's that energy of you are what you eat. So you are who you date. That's what I'm feeling here. So if you are in a relationship and you guys have been going through some struggles, it's because there's something within yourself that you have to work through, as well as your partner. Okay, beautiful. Bottom of the deck is unity, a time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. Beautiful. So, yeah, a lot of you are working on yourselves in order to attract a relationship that is for you. And if you already have one, it's just to further enhance the relationship in a more positive manner. So, partnership is very important for you at this time. But I feel that your partnerships won't improve and you won't get into a relationship that is healthy for you until you work through whatever these emotional confusions and certain things that are blocking you. Okay, so you have to be very freaking honest with yourself, Gemini, because I'm channeling this Knight of Swords right now. It's like you can't run away from the truth anymore. You just have to be honest with yourself. If you're doing something that's blocking yourself, pay attention to it and do something about it. All right, Gemini, so that is what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell button so you receive notifications when I post again. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in your next reading. Bye.